Prepare, prepare, prepare. Come on, boom. There we go. All right, well, welcome everybody. Lorelea Roberts here from Offerings of Wonder by Lorelea. Boom. There we go. Okay. And we are here today to work on God's eyes. So you usually see a God's eye on a rib basket normally, but I have actually seen it done like partial God's eyes on just regular reed baskets. So for today, we're going to do a normal God's eye. And then in a couple of weeks, there's a few other God's eyes, God eye like things that you can do on handle. So we'll do those sometime coming up. But to start with, let me just spotlight me for a second. All right, so this is the God's eye. That's what we're going to be doing today. And I wanted to show you two different ones. I did these on purpose. This is for a class that I teach, but I don't know if you guys will be able to tell on there. These are the same number of wraps on this. This one is a little more three-dimensional. It comes out this way towards you a little bit more, and this one's a little bit flatter. They're both correct. It just depends on what look you have, but I just wanted to show that, and I'll talk about this when we do our overlaps. This one is overlap more, and this one is just barely overlap when we do the round. So I just wanted to show you, it kind of has, this one has a more, let's see, this one has a more three-dimensional look. This one's got a flatter look, but same technique that we're going to do. All right. So let me put mine. So I have about 9 foot. That's what I use for this basket that I teach. So that just gives you an approximation. You can decide how many rounds you want to do on this, right? You can, how many times you want to come out, how big you want it. When you're doing a rib basket, the pocket, you can see it up here, the pocket that gets created is where your ribs go into. So you want you know, you don't want to do just like 2 or 3. You want to have enough so you've got a nice pocket for your ribs to go into. If you're doing a larger basket, then you may want a larger God's eye because you're going to have your ribs, bigger ribs. So it's a design element, but it also has a purpose, and it's where your ribs slide into to hold your ribs. All righty. There we go. So apologize for the mess behind me. I'm getting ready in a couple of weeks to teach down in Camden, Tennessee at their fall weave. And I just have been massively cutting kits.
This means work is happening. That's cool.
So this is a very, very appropriate working studio. Okay. So let me make this one bigger. Okay. So, a second. Oh, there. Not too much. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to do it with paint sticks. You can do it with, obviously, with hoops, right? You could have 2 hoops that you put together. You could have square hoops, you can have round hoops, you could have different hoops. You could have a round hoop that's your handle and an oval one that is your rim, right? So rib baskets can come in many shapes and sizes. I read here. All right, so I'm going to teach this and I'm going to try to give tips as we go along. So the first thing that I've done is I've numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4 up top. And I numbered them because I think it helps for some people when they're learning the God's eye, where they need to go next. Okay. So we're going to ignore the numbers for a moment, and we're going to start with just creating an X, and that is going to be our center. So we're going to pretend I'm going to use the paint sticks. Let me move these numbers in just a little bit so you guys can see them more. And there we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm using flat oval, but if you're using flat, that is fine as well. You don't have to use reed. You could use cane. You probably at least like 3mm cane or binder's cane to do the God's eye. You want something that's going to be sturdy enough that when we're done and we have those pockets, those ribs are going to stick in there and stay well. All right. So to start, I'm going to lay it behind where my crossover is. So I'm going to lay it behind. So you guys can see, I have a little tail down here between 3 and 2. Okay, I have a little tail sticking out. And I'm using flat oval, so I have it so the rough side or the flat side is actually against what I'm, where my cross is or my X is. And then when I come back and flip it over, now my flat oval side will be up. So that's our first step. We're going to lay it behind everything, come up between 1 and 4, and then we're going to cross back over and we're going to come back towards our tail. Just do that. Okay. There we go. Come up nice and close. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you this. When you do this, you end up, I'm trying to think if I have a sample that has it. You end up on the backside, let me flip it over, with a single diagonal on it. If you don't like that, when you start, you can start in between. Let me just do that so you can see that, because that's normally how I do it. So I'm going to pull this off so you can see. I'm just laying this, my piece right on there. So if you were using hoops, it would go in between your hoops, right in between the space where they're touching. Okay. But then we're going to do the same thing. We want to have a diagonal that comes in the front from between 1 and 4 down to between 2 and 3. So that is our first step. So either the tail is in between your two pieces, or you have it on the back side with the tail sticking out here. All right, our next step to make the X is we're going to come and we're going to wrap right around number 3. So we're going from the bottom to the top, and now we're going to be coming out, fingers out of the way, between 3 and 4. And then we're going to finish our X by coming back down between 1 and 2. Let me just show. So that is what we should have. That is our start. Okay. So now the numbers really come into play. So every time we go to make a round, we're going to wrap behind each of the numbers. So we're going to start with number 1, which is off to our right. So I'm going to come down, I'm going to come straight around, and I'm wrapping around number 1. Okay. So now I'm up between 1 and 4. And now I'm going to follow my X. So I'm going to take this one. This first one is going to go, let me just do this. Come on, nice and close. It's going to come towards the lower part. So here's my original, and this is the new piece we just added in. And I'm just overlapping a little bit. I'm going to make this one more flat. Okay, so we came behind number 1, came up, and we followed the X. Now we have number 2. I was just looking at it, and there we go. Number 2. My writing is that's why I was never a school teacher. My writing, like on the board, was terrible. All right, so now I came behind number 2. So I came behind number 2, and now I'm going to follow the X again on this lower side. I'm going to follow the other part of the X. Come up close. Okay. I'm going to hold my thumb on it while I wrap. Now I'm going to come down. I'm going to wrap behind number 3. Round. There we go. Come up. Now we're going to go on the X on the top side. I'm going to come up to there. I'm on the top side. And now we're going to wrap behind number 4. Come behind number 4. Come back up. And we're going to finish our X on this top side. And now I'm back down at number 1. When you finish this, you should have this little square. Go really close. Can you see the little square right in the center here? And we've done 1 full wrap. Okay, so now we're going to just repeat. I'm going to hold my thumb on it just so it doesn't move anywhere. I'm going to come back behind number 1. And then I'm going to follow the X. And again, I am just overlapping just a tiny bit. You see that? So if I'm here, if I have that space in between, you don't want that. You don't want to be right on top of it either. You want to be just barely having the edges overlap. Okay. So I'm going to hold that again. I'm going to go behind number 2. I'll hold it with this thumb. I'm going to come up. I'm going to do that. Follow that X up to number 3. Just on the edge. Again. So as you're coming out, you're going to be coming out wider and wider as you go around every time. So they're going to expand out to make those pockets for our ribs to enter into. So now I'm going to go behind number 3. Follow the X up. Just barely overlapping. And behind number 4. And finish it down, and that finishes another round. So now we've got 2 rounds. So you can count the little square in the middle, doesn't count. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you just look at the little boxes that are created around the very tiny box, we've got 2 full rounds. That's a little better light. All right. And then we just keep going. And every time we're just coming out a little further. So round 1. Carry it down. Behind number 2. Keeping it taut. Behind number 3. Up. And bring it just on the edge. And then behind number 4. And we've completed another round. I'm going to flip it over and show you on the back side. Let's see. So you're going to have 1 extra round. So I can tell you which number it's on. It's on number 3. And that's from our very beginning when we did our, whoops. Back. Lost my video. There we go. Sorry about that. So what I was saying on the back, you can see there's 3, 3, 3, and this one has 4. The extra one is from when we started with our X. So just to let you know. But you can count your loops on the inside if you are having trouble, there we go, seeing it on the outside. And just keep everybody lined up, and then we're just gonna keep going. Now, you do not have to use natural read, and I almost did the demo with a color, but I was afraid it wouldn't show up. But let's just do, I'm gonna do one more round. Oh, here we go, behind 3. Behind 3. And then all the way up here, and then behind number 4. All right. And we're back to 1. Let me just stop for a second. Any questions?
Well, I messed up. I had to answer the door.
Okay.
So I tried to catch up, but I didn't do it right because my first step. Anyways, I messed up. I'm too far behind. It's not looking right, so I'm taking it out. Sorry.
Okay. Did you get your X?
So I went from between 3 and 4. I went between them and came up between 1 and 4, or 2, between 2 and 3. I have my little end sticking out.
Yeah.
And I came up between 1 and 4, and I crossed down between 2 and 3. And then I came behind 3 up to the top. Then do I cross down?
Cross down. Yep.
Okay. Then I come up to between 1 and 4.
Yes. And now you're going to wrap around each one. So you go behind 1, come up between 1 and 4.
Uh-huh.
It's right where I'm at right now.
Uh-huh.
You're going to come down between 2 and 3, wrap behind 2.
Uh-huh. Okay, go behind 2, which I didn't do. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we put the numbers there. So you remember to go behind each one. Then you're going to go up between 3 and 4 and wrap behind 3.
Okay.
And then you're going to cross up, come between 4 and 1 and wrap behind 4.
Now it looks better. Imagine that.
And then you're just going to keep doing that. Just keep wrapping behind each number.
Okay.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do just one more round here just to get 6 on here. So if you just count, you're just wrapping behind each number. So I'm going behind 3. And then I'm going to go behind 4. Okay, so I want to talk about ending it. So we talked about beginning. You can either start with your tail or you can stick it in between your 2 pieces. And then when you end, you want to make sure that you've got equal amounts on every side. There. So again, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out there a little bit. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is our final one, and I'm gonna flip it over so I can show you guys. On your back side, I'm gonna make a miter turn, so a 90-degree turn. I'm gonna just make that bend in there. Let me come up real close so you can see that. Okay, I'm gonna bend it, and whoops, let me grab my scissors. Sorry about that. There we go. All right, I'm gonna cut a little bit, just to leave a little bit. I'm gonna cut it on an angle. Just show that. So I've got it bent, and I've got it cut on an angle, and we are just going to tuck that behind. And if you have your weave right tool, do I have anything handy? Let me grab my tool. I did not. Just got my tools back in the studio from teaching over the weekend. So I'm going to make a little bit of a pocket. If you've woven really tight, you need to make a little bit of a pocket. So I'm just kind of sticking the tool down there to get it a little space.
Lorelea, you're doing that on the handle spoke, is that right?
I am doing it on it'll be the rim row because number one, there we go.
Oh, it's on number one.
It's
Okay.
behind number one. So you finish because
Okay.
you want to finish that round. So coming from
Yeah.
4 to 1, that finishes it. So then
Okay.
it tucks behind and this would be your rim.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just come back so you guys can see. So you just want to tuck it in. So it's tucked in nice and tight. Ah, my camera keeps freezing up. Okay. Good. Come on. Okay. It's back. I'm not sure what's going on today. Um, this looks a little blurry. Trying to get the light better on it. You can see. Okay, so we're just tucked behind. So that is it. That is our God's eye. If you want it to be more three-dimensional, let me see if I can. Yeah, sorry. Let me lift this up a little bit. There we go. Put this one on the side. Please. I'm gonna try to hold these so you guys can see them. Whoops. See them side by side. There we go. So the one that has the blues and purples is flatter, and the ones that have the pinks are a little more three-dimensional. So that's the look from the side. Just wanted to, and the only difference is that when you are doing your overlaps, if you want it flatter, you want to just barely overlap each row. And if you want it more three-dimensional, you're going to overlap it a little bit more. So maybe about halfway-ish, kind of. That makes sense. That's our God's eye.
That's cool.
That is it. Let me just stop that. Okay, so that's our demo. So you guys have both been with me before, but for people who are just watching at the end, we always like to go and just see what people are working on. So Judy, what have you been working on?
I
Got
do
any?
not have anything. I've been working in the basement. I've done wee jars and a little bit of everything. Last week we had a craft camp at my lake house, and
Oh,
there
nice.
were three of us that were producing things for a church festival, Apple Festival down in Tennessee. So
Oh, fun.
it was fun.
That sounds wonderful. Is that the Apple Festival that Anne does
Annie Bowen does.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. She
Is
was
she
a
make
delight.
so she makes jams and apple butter? Is that
She makes everything.
yeah, she's amazing.
She
Um
makes everything. It's quite an or
okay.
it's really good.
Well, cool. I just got let me see if I can uh oh, well, just share. So I taught up at Camp Tuck a couple of weeks ago, and in their silent auction, they always have, you know, silent auctions are amazing for things. But I got these little flowers.
Me
I thought
too.
they would be really
Oh,
cute
those are cute.
to go on wee jars. And then some of these are brads,
Oh,
but they're
Ah.
stars. I thought those would be fun for something too. So
yeah.
um yeah. All right, Kathy, what have you been working on?
Oh, you want me to show you my struggling project?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Let's see. Let me make you bigger so I can see. Lift it up a little bit. Oh, Beautiful.
It's
Oh, you're working on the rim,
the rim is a wrapped rim, and I finally figured out where I'm pretty much satisfied, so I can get going on it. But if you look at my handle and you see the inside,
yeah.
that's I'm not happy with. So I'll probably take it out, trim
And
it, and do it again.
it's really easy when you're wrapping a handle to be so focused on your pattern that you forget to look underneath.
Yeah,
And
I tried several things, and I finally got the pattern where the handle, to me, the handle was pretty straight and proportioned just right.
yeah,
And I wasn't focusing on the back, so I was very unhappy. But I thought, thought, okay, I can live with that. Well, I can't.
yeah.
So it
I,
actually is a D handle, so I'm going to cut part of it. So, but that's okay because on the sides where it's here, it'll just be plain, and I'll
yep,
probably undo it and just rewrap it because I'm not going to be happy. You can tell because it's not done right.
that's it.
If I get frustrated with the basket, it sits. Last time I got frustrated with my basket, and it was a long year and a half before I was weaving again. Can't
All
do
right.
that.
Well, we don't want that to happen. Well, I will show you. I'm working on a couple of things. So, oops, that's not. Oh, well, yeah, I'll do it
Oh, I
under.
love that.
So
Oh,
this is um it's a wire form.
Ah,
Let me see if I have let me grab one that's not done yet. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. It's
oh wow.
just a
Okay.
wire form.
Uh-huh.
And then I was playing, so I'll ask an opinion. What do you guys think? I had this fun
I
wire
think it's
tool,
cute.
so
It looks real festive.
it does look festive, doesn't it? Yeah. I played with a couple of things I wasn't happy with, and then I found some of this in my stash, and I was like, oh, well, maybe that.
Wow.
how big is that, Lorelea?
This,
Uh-huh.
uh,
5 inches, 3 inches.
yeah, let me end to end it is I think 5, but let me just double check for you. 4.
4. Okay.
So from here to here, like
Okay.
length, it's 4.
Oh, so you use that for an ornament?
Yeah, yeah. Yep. I had used these. What did I make originally?
I've never seen those before.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the frames.
Yeah, I made them a long time ago with, I'm trying to think what I used. Yarn, maybe, like a long time ago. So, because this area, right where everything comes together is pretty tight. Um, I might try and do again. I took it out because I didn't like it, but I did some with a round reed to do like a spiral pattern. So
Oh yeah.
and those are cute, but you can't get real tight, so you need to put something in the center, like a little ornament or something to cover the center, which might be okay. But
You'll
anyway,
have to show us how to make those. That's
well,
cute.
yeah, that's
Oh,
what I was playing with. So that was one thing. And then if you guys have oh, don't freeze up on me again. Come on. There we go. Um, This was a project I actually started last year. So, so Kathy, right? Things get put away.
Yes.
This is with that craft text paper. It's almost like suede. It's thick. So I got everything tucked.
Yeah,
I
look at
haven't cut everything yet, but I got everything tucked. But just to lift that stuff up so you can see that's the
that's
pattern.
beautiful.
I'm pretty excited. I love working with this stuff. This was a Netta Crayville's pattern and class that I took at Shenandoah Crates last year. And I saw she was there maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, and I saw people posting pictures. I was like, all right, I got to get it back out. But still needs to have a rim on it, and then it will have D rings in it and then on the edges. And let's see if I can show you a
What
picture.
kind of rim does it have?
Yeah, I'll show you the picture. There we go.
Okay. It's a beautiful design. Your work is beautiful.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with it.
How many hours? Oh my goodness. Lots.
I did not count.
Yes, lots and lots, but it's beautiful.
It's
Your
a
work.
lot of hours, but it's nice because you don't need any water or anything. So I could sit and not the weaving part. I couldn't watch anything because you have to really count and do the pattern and do that. But like when I was tucking, because you tuck all the ones on the outside and you tuck all the ones on the inside.
Inside. Oh
So
my.
it's a lot of tucking.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure I was happy with everything, and then I'll trim those and we'll get the rim on. So, but it's nice because it's something I can work on now in front of the TV, right? So,
Oh yeah. So you don't, yeah, if you don't have
but
to keep it
lots
wet.
of, if you haven't taken anything with Annetta, she does wonderful. She started doing left and right-handed
Ah, okay.
designs for people who are left-handed, which is just amazing. I'm amazing. Her mind is uh incredible with numbers
Yeah.
and patterns and all of that. So yeah. So if you're looking, it's a diamond banded tote by Annetta Crayville, and she has Prairie Wood Basketry if you want to look her up online.
Wow.
So that's what I've been playing with in between working on cutting a gazillion kits. So I think Kathy, I think I told you this, but I had talked to Mary Price, who did this event in Tennessee in the spring, and she had over 200 kits, and her husband was cutting kits while they were there.
Oh wow. Yes.
They are a busy, busy group, so trying to get stuff done.
Do you need any help? My offer still stands if you need some help or would like some help.
If I can get organized enough, Kathy, I might give you a buzz.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, that's what I had to share for today.
ABA next week.
Pardon?
ABA next week. Week after
Uh,
next.
no, I'm actually going to be in Tennessee that same
Oh,
week.
okay.
It's going to be the first time I haven't been in KBA in
Yep.
many, 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 many years. I will miss seeing
Yep.
everybody. It'll be weird. It'll be weird.
Now Zoom
Talk
is
about you.
the owl basket is what? The hoot basket, excuse me, is
Yeah.
2 Saturdays?
Is this coming
No, this
Saturday?
Saturday, right?
Yeah.
And are you still doing some in the studio and Zoom? And do you
Yep,
have room for me in the studio? I couldn't remember if I said something.
I do.
Okay, great.
Come on down. Yep.
I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I don't know if you saw Rebecca Thrasher got hers done. She
Yeah.
posted in our Hoot Facebook group.
I was like, wait a minute, that's the hoot basket. She's already done
She
it.
did. She got stuck at one point. She gave me a buzz, and we got on a quick Zoom and helped her get through the one spot, and it was good. So our Hoot basket is a door basket, and it starts like an elbow basket. And then it has diagonal plating on it. So like this is diagonal plating. So it's a couple of different concepts all in one little basket. So.
Yeah, hers looked really good, so I'm excited. I've done one diagonal one, um, and it was very struggling for me. It turned out where it looks okay. I wasn't sure it looks okay. I don't have it up. It's downstairs, or I would show it to you. It looks okay, but it was a struggle. I think it was like a bowl, but it had corners of different places and turned in, and it's pretty, but I'll have to take a picture. But I'm looking forward to trying this one so it sinks in
Yeah.
because I hadn't tried anything since then. How's
Yeah.
Ed doing?
Ed is doing pretty good. For those who are watching on the replay, don't know, he had knee replacement surgery about almost 2 weeks, now 2 weeks on Wednesday. And then but he's doing okay.
Good, good.
Moving and doing PT. They're still coming to the house this week for PT, and then he'll start going next week. So yeah.
Yeah, good. Little by little, it'll get better and better every day.
Yep. Ice, medication,
Yeah.
elevate,
Exercise, yes.
exercise, do the exercises. Yeah, he's doing good though.
Good. Ziva helping?
is yeah, well, so we're sleeping in separate bedrooms so he can have his leg propped up and the ice
Uh-huh.
machine, that stuff. And so Ziva's sleeping with me and she's just, she's not happy that we're not all
Yeah,
together.
her pack's not together. What's going
Yeah,
on?
she doesn't understand. So we try to leave the door open a little bit so when he goes and first lays down, she can go in and lay with him for a little while and then I come get her and get her out. We just don't
Yes.
want to jump in on his leg, right?
No,
Just
no, that could be traumatic, or even actually leaning on it at this point. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
I used to have a kitty that likes to lay on me at night. And so when she'd jump up on the bed, I'd sort of have to bend my knee so she knows she couldn't lay down, and she'd
Yeah.
find another place to snuggle. And then when she got to sleep, I could get back in my comfortable position because I didn't want her to have to leave, but she was not happy because she likes to lay on me, bless her heart. She's 18, she's entitled.
Yeah, yep, there you go. There you go. All right, well, we'll close out. Happy Monday, everyone, and
Thank you.
thank you for joining, and we'll see you guys later on.
Yep. Take care.